for another mega.
Oh boy, it's a long one. Alright, to announce new anime for spring 2023 on Fuji TV, same channel as Ghost Game. Prominent staff member of Ghost Game Kado has announced this will be his last episode. So this could be our last batch of episodes, unless they pull some sort of hiatus. You think we'll get an announcement of a new Digimon season at Digimon or DigiFest this year? I have no idea. I have no idea what they're gonna do with Ghost Game. I'm not gonna pretend like I predict this. This is like, if this is the last batch of episodes and we're in the end game right now, then this is gonna be a really bad, run, I think. We've accomplished so little. We've done nothing. I think that, yeah.
There's no way Ghost Game just ends here out of nowhere.
I think, I think they're just gonna run, 2 shows at once from Toei, basically. I think that's just, all this means. I think they're just gonna, go 100 episodes. Or at least, 70 or something. Yeah, because it's,
Unless they move on to the finale the moment we get Jellymon's mega.
Man, that'd be the worst.
I mean, there's not much else. There's not much else left to do after they all go mega. Unless they get ultra forms.
Yeah, I do know that it's I'm not sure how much this really matters for whatever, but I know that there have been some other forms of Gamamon's evolution line that have been leaked.
Hmm.
For example, I don't know if we're gonna get these, but yeah, it turns out Gamon just has other ultimate evolutions. And it's they're being pushed in the card game, so it's okay, is this going to show up? Probably not, because why would it? But also, why else would these forms exist if they're not gonna be a thing, right?
But also, why would new ultimate forms matter if he already has a mega form?
Yeah, that's the question. The answer is that, Ghost Game's probably just gonna, shove them out there, and it's just gonna be why do we need these? Shut up, you're getting them anyways.
Check it out, kids. New toys.
Yeah, Ghost Game has very consistently just been oh hey, a new form, and they just drop it with zero ceremony at all, and they just don't care about, the implications or consequences. It just happens. Look how long Gulus Gamamon has been a thing after everyone got ultimate forms. It's it's dumb. It's the dumbest. Why'd Gulus Gamamon appear after, Gamamon can already turn ultimate? Don't worry about it. It just happens, and he's still good because screw you. We have to give him something to do.
I mean, it's apparently because Gulus Gamamon is as strong as an ultimate.
Yeah, which is really weird, because, the other form that we are shown, Regulus Monterwar, the dark, dragon form, yeah, apparently that's also just straight up an ultimate.
Yeah, that makes sense. The assumption was that it was an evolution of Gulus Gamamon.
Yeah, which means that, we're gonna have to get a Gulus Gamamon Dark Evolution into a form weaker than the Mega we already have, and this show's gonna look us dead in the eye and try to make us care about this, less powerful, less threat than what everyone else can deal with. He'll just be as strong as every other Mega, and there's gonna be zero justification for it, and I hate it.
What if Gulus Gamamon, who is as strong as an ultimate, evolves into an ultimate that's as strong as a mega, and so on?
I would hate it. That would be the dumbest. Some people hope they do a cross-word situation as the digital world being a separate season. Yeah, that would make sense. Dark Evil of Gulus Evo. Yeah, the very worst. Everything happens on the last 3 episodes. Oh god. Unless they pull Adventure 2 move and they remove the Megas all of a sudden. Yeah, that was the dumbest. Ghost Game worst doing is the Rhying. Everything else is on point, but man, it feels like the Rhying's so weak. Yeah. Oh man. Oh god, I just read the spoiler. Oh no.
Somebody spoiling stuff in chat.
There is a thing. Alright, I'll say it because it's like, yeah, there's just a thing that says that like Regulusmon is like as strong as Megidramon or some crap. And I'm just like, screw off. That's the
Whatever.
dumbest. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's like, what's the use of having evolutions if we're just going to have like a champion that can kill God? Why does it even matter anymore?
Whatever.
I'm going to have such like I'm going to have so much pain going through Exros Wars, man. Like every other episode, I'm just gonna be dying. Jeez.
So hey, how many of the riddles did you get right?
I got none of them because it felt like all the rules were bullcrap.
I got the first one if you count sunlight as the sun.
Like I walk across water and it's like they're like, oh yeah, it's sunlight. And I'm like, no one says this. Is this a translation thing? What is this?
It's a riddle.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. It's like phrased so weird. It's like, wait, this but doesn't.
It walks across the water as in it shines on it.
Yeah,
so,
like, I guess.
It walks across the water without sinking. And you can't contain it, and it's whatever else. It enters your house without breaking anything or something. I don't remember what it was specifically. But my answer was sunlight, and he was like, "Oh, it's the sun." And I was like, "Does that count? Would I have been turned into a block?"
Good question. The answer is probably yes. Oh man, imagine if Lothmon came back and just separates Goose from normal Gamon. How would that even... Man, that'd be wild. Ghost Game's weird. I can't predict if this is ending. If it is, I don't know how I feel about it. Ectrosaurus is awful with that. Yeah, I think he'd be LM, backstab everyone, evolve. Yeah, I think they're meant to be bullcrap. Yeah, that's probably the best take, is that the rules are just bullcrap. They have everyone with middle finger. It's like no one's ever answered anyway. Yeah, it's like the one time people caught on the rules, there's a kid who's like, oh man, that's a really hard one. I don't get it. With the crap. It's like, oh hey, if you know me and speak my name, I will not respond. What am I? And I'm like, darkness. And he's like, silence. And it's like, well, mine would count too. That could be anything.
When the riddle first, where the answer was silence, I said sound, and I was like, I was almost right. What's weightless, visible to the naked eye, and when you put it in a barrel, it would make the barrel lighter?
A hole.
Yeah, I think that one's pretty well known.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But yeah, that's the only one I got. Yeah, I like that bit where Mummymon is just like, he understands what's happening, and because he's a mummy Digimon, he's just like, oh crap.
Okay, I have many hands but one face. I don't harm anyone, but people fear me. What am I?
Many hands but one face.
Wait, no, that doesn't work. Fuck. I was gonna say a clock, and I, like, mixed up with time, and I'm like, wait, no, that doesn't. Oh, man. Sigmaimon freaked out and pulling out the Gatling gun was cool. Yeah, go healer gun. Seems Digimon will get a new member of the bad season crew. Imagine Ghost Game stand on a cliffhanger, then hiatus. Yeah. Oh, they say, you know what? Spider would work. Spider is, like, actually a good answer to that.
What about the part where it's like, does not harm you?
Most spiders will not harm you.
Most, not all.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
The riddle implies that it will not, period.
I'd still put Ghost Game. You know, what if, like, Sphinxmon's just coming up with rules on the fly, and afterwards he just stops and he's like, wait, fuck, that didn't work. Ah, whatever, I'm keeping the block.
Yeah, also, I wanted to see a scenario where somebody answered correctly. What happens? Does he just ask another one to try to win, or would he have just been like, okay, you pass, and then he leaves?
So this episode, because we probably should talk about it a little bit, is that it's like Ancient Sphinxmon is just asking people riddles, and if they answer wrong, he turns them into a block to build a pyramid to summon Pharaohmon.
Also, he very specifically removes your shoes for some reason.
Yeah.
It's never explained why. And like it's like, okay, there's like a magic spell and they trip or something and then they lose their shoes. It's like, okay, whatever.
It seems like it's just to give the heroes a clue, but there's always this big indent in the ground that they can use, and it's like, okay, that's enough of an implication.
Well, there's also like, it's not just coincidence that they keep losing their shoes. Right at the end, before he even goes to turn Ruri into a block, he pulls her shoes off before he even asks the riddle. It's like, why are you taking people's shoes?
Is it weird for a Digimon with 4 legs to have a foot fetish?
I don't know.
I see some Japanese thing with the shoes. Yeah, because it's like, I know it's on people like commit suicide. They like take their shoes off, and maybe that's what it's meant to imply. Maybe that's the implication. No, it's weird. It's very weird.
Also, boy, does this episode commit the sin of, oh, look, people should know about Digimon now. As a giant pyramid appears in the city, and a bunch of onlookers show up and look at the heroes flying through the sky on Angoramon and go, whoa, what is that?
Heck yeah, someone finally used the emote. Yeah.
And it's like, it's freaking, it's so terrible. It's before Ruri can like use the digital field to hide them. So there's just an entire group of onlookers who saw them.
Yeah, oh man. Can we just acknowledge that, like, whatever his final riddle was, Ruri should have answered music, so this episode has any relation to her at all?
That was my biggest gripe with the episode is, like,
yeah, this
the point of the story is, I guess Ruri was looking for a new hobby or something,
and she like doesn't find one.
Yeah, and human culture is cool, I guess, and it's like it just comes out of nowhere at the end. It's like we know that Angoramon likes to read and he's into like fine arts and stuff. He seems like the kind of guy, and it's like he evolves to protect all that, I guess, but it still seems to come out of nowhere.
Yeah, new ED looks like them being the digital world Angoramon Esplanade backpacks. Yeah, there's a new Wofi and a new ED. Well, not quite new Wofi. They just like changed it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the ending was strange. Like,
yeah, there's like Persiamon comes back for something and she's dressed like a pirate? Okay.
Yeah, Bastamon is dressed as a pirate, and Mummymon is like fighting Angoramon.
Yeah, just have to accept that people still give a shit about Digimon existing. Yeah, I guess this is the biggest flaw of Ghost Game, is if they want to do this, they should have set this in New York. People would be ignoring Digimon constantly there.
I just wish that if they were gonna be like, okay, we just want people to know that Digimon exists, fine, just do that. Quit trying to hide all this stuff.
Yeah, when's the gang stream gonna start? After we like finish talking about this episode, if Phustus is on, which he might not be, so take this all with a grain of salt.
He streams Digimon World 3 on Thursdays. We Dethhollow also usually streams on Friday, but for Final Fantasy VII, it's on my channel on Friday.
Yeah. And today, if we like when we wrap this up, if Phustus is like feeling fine, that I might, start a stream afterwards and do some card games. I might play the Digimon TC against him using randomly selected decks. So no one knows what the crap we're gonna get.
You should probably update the schedule underneath the video.
Yeah, the schedule's been out of date for like forever.
Yeah, but the idea still stands that... Oh wait, we don't stream on Tuesday, do we? No.
Yeah, the schedule is like up to date in the YouTube uploads, and I'm like on Twitch, I really need to just fix that crap. Never get around to it because they're trying to do a character arc for characters.
Tuesday is not normally a stream night for us unless we're doing D&D.
Yeah, Tuesday's like D&D every other week. Yeah, well, good stream, my guys. Yeah, Jungle Sean the ED with Moimon and Angoramon. Don't seem like the real world. It might not be, but I don't know. Is this stuff that's gonna happen? Probably not.
It just kind of looked like a forest to me. I didn't see anything to scream digital world.
Also, why was Mummymon shooting at Angoramon again? Like, is that what that was showing? That was weird.
I don't know. Why were Jellymon and Bastamon pirates? And why was Bastamon hanging out with the heroes?
Maybe Bastamon does come back. Maybe she is important, actually. And her trying to bury everyone alive actually matters.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it does seem like the endings are just kind of random now. Like, I was trying to piece together, like, meaning with, like, certain Digimon hanging out with the heroes, but it's like, I don't think it meant anything, actually.
Yeah, I guessed Ancient Sphinxmon. Yeah, that's fine, because it's like, you guessed Ancient Sphinxmon, and I guessed Pheromon, and I was like, oh, okay, so it's not Pheromon, that's weird. And he shows up, and I'm like, oh, I guess we both got it.
I think I probably would have guessed Pheromon and you Ancient Sphinxmon, because I don't think I was aware of Ancient Sphinxmon.
No, I'm talking to Flo. Yeah, I think Flo said Ancient Sphinxmon or maybe Anubismon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is Bastion coming back? God, the show is random. Let's hope we had some clarification on stats of Ghost Game and Digicon at least. Yeah.
I mean, one of the endings, I think, had, like, Hiro and Kyo in, like, waiter outfits serving food to Ruri or something. Like, these endings are random.
We never got the monster disco. We never got the monster dance.
Yeah. And, like, most of the ending songs are, like, love songs, seemingly.
Yeah, that's very odd. Oh, man. But yeah, I feel like we've just...
episode...
If we finish this without talking about the most important thing in the episode, like the only thing that mattered.
Nah, I wouldn't let that happen. I like that part.
Oh, man. Yeah, nice songs at least. And say, well, Ghost Game is my favorite. At least know we're getting a new anime and not a long hiatus. Yeah. Dr. I think is. Yeah, he's so...
Dr. pretty cool.
I like how, like, this is going so far into the video, and nothing up till now will have suggested anything at all about Ruri getting a Mega Evolution.
Hey, that's accurate to the episode.
It's pretty accurate to the episode.
I knew about it before watching the episode because a picture showed up on Twitter.
Yes, male Sakuyamon, yes.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels, yeah.
I'm in a weird position where as someone who follows the card game, like, I've had the card game spoiled for me through promo art and through the Discord, so I've seen, like, all of these forms before they actually happen. And I'm just like, this is the one I was excited for. This is the guy. This is the one.
He's pretty cool. I like a dual rapier wielding rabbit man.
Yeah, very, very princely, very noble, very aristocratic, and he's like so cool.
It feels right.
Yeah, it feels right, because it's like, you take
Based on
like,
Angoramon's
yeah,
personality.
you take Angoramon, who's really like wise and well spoken, and you make him like very princely and stuff with like, Samba Angoramon, he has the giant like rabbit blades. He becomes like a straight up like fighter, like more of like a Nidorar with like, Lamortmon. And
More like
he
a
like,
berserker than a
yeah, he
knight.
becomes like a berserker, and he gets his like emotions under control and just channels that into this and becomes like, yeah. And
Yeah.
it's like, I looked at his like description. There's a whole thing about how he's very vengeful and very wrathful. Like, he's like the type of character where he has a very like gentle nature, but if you mess with him, he will not hesitate to strike you down and hunt down your allies. And that's fantastic.
I kind of want to be surprised by whatever Thetismon turns into.
Thetismon's is weird. Thetismon's Mega is like, it's doing a Digimon thing. It's definitely a Digimon trope. And I just look at it, I'm like, I don't think this follows. This is a very odd, like, direction.
Oh.
So it's like, no, I'll have to see how it is in action. I'm like warming up on a bit, If it like looks cool in motion, I'm like get behind it.
I can't imagine we're going to jump straight to another Mega Evolution episode, but it did look like Kyo was in a lot of trouble in the preview for the next episode.
Yeah, we might just get it. Like, we usually don't get evolutions this fast back to back, but we might just go for it.
Yeah, I kind of want to see it.
Man, this episode should have been so music focused. Holy crap.
Yeah, because it starts on, like, Ruli's playing her piano, and Angoramon's like, why don't you play, or why don't you go to, like, piano recitals anymore, or whatever, and Ruli's like, I just didn't want to bother.
Yeah, this should have been, like, yeah.
I just like playing music, and then the nothing else has anything to do with that.
This should have been, like, Ruri's, like, getting ready for, like, some type of, like, performance for, like, local thing or whatever, and, then freaking Ancient Sphinxmon shows up with his riddles, and he's like, oh, human culture is just bad. And, like, he, like, crashes the thing, and Ruri has to be, like, answer the riddle. And he's like, says something like, oh yeah, I touch the hearts of men, but you cannot feel me. I, like, move through the air but can't be seen. What am I? And Ruri's like, music. And he's like, damn it, she got it. That should be her big moment.
Yeah. The riddle needs work, but I get it that you just made something up on the spot.
Yeah, just on the spot. Oh man, they're all warriors overall. It's a good theme. Yeah. At least the one after. Yeah.
I really do feel like somebody should have correctly answered a riddle at some point.
That's Spawn 1 to evolve. I beg his ego will be our transportation to the digital world. Yeah, knowing what it looks like, that looks like it'd be a transportation thing. Jeez, Espemon's evolution, like, it's been revealed in the card game, it's probably happening pretty soon, and it doesn't look like a fighter. It really doesn't look like a fighter. Oh man, I love that Darbit Ron just like he disappears and then the after images come. And he just wrecks your crap with him. It's so good.
Yeah, he's the super fast, like agile one of the group.
I like that people are like making memes about how it's like, Digimon 02, and it's like freaking Blackmore Greymon's trying to push Magna Angemon into his own portal, and people are like, wait a second, and it just cuts to this with Ancient Sphinxmon trying to push Darbitmon into the portal. And it's like a very similar pose.
Ancient Sphinxmon goes to strike at Diarmidmon, and he catches his claws with the sword and like uses his own momentum to throw him into his own death portal.
Let's say if Ghost Game does end soon, is it possible for it to a strong final arc? I was say yes, but it depends on like how soon it ends and how much time they have. Because it's like, I feel like you don't need that many episodes for a good arc. I'd be willing to go for like, what, 3 to 5 at least? If we at least get like 3 or 4 episodes, I feel like they can do something good with that. At least 20 plus episodes to a decent arc. Yeah, never forget, the Digimon arc was just like 3 episodes, basically, and a bunch of filler, and they like beat them.
A nice strong arc could be a good thing, but like the experience is still kind of brought down by all of the filler.
Oh yeah. Man, the writing in this episode was really not good, but holy crap, the animation was on point, and I feel like that's a Ghost Game in the nutshell for a lot of it.
Yeah,
like
fight
not
scene cool.
Yeah, not terrible, just underwhelming, you know? Just sort of very underwhelming writing. Sorry, what were you saying? I interrupted you.
It just, all I said is like, yeah, animation's cool.
Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna say more things, and I just sort of like, yeah. So if Ghost Game doesn't, so yeah, they'll need at least 20 plus episodes for a decent arc. I'd say maybe 5 to 8 episodes would be good. Yeah, that'd be a good, like, you know, thing for it. I think 5 episodes would be good. That'd be, like, a good number. It'd be like, okay, we're out of the episodic stuff, now things matter, and we're going to make it count. I think 5 episodes would be good for that. I can't imagine them going, like, much further than that, but yeah, that'd work for me, I think. At this point, I'm like, listen, I'm so thirsty for, like, continuity, I'll take anything. Well, it's just there, get cool monsters on screen to fight each other, pretty much at this point, like, unironically.
That's what it feels like.
Man. It's crazy that this feels more brainless than the series where, like, the guy runs in and punches Digimon to evolve.
Yeah. Hey, where was the entrance on that pyramid?
Good question. I assume, like, Pheromon doesn't need one.
Also, why wasn't it white? Apparently the pyramids were white when they were first built.
Don't worry about it. Man, also that's so nutty when you learn, because it's like, they're made of like limestone, so of course, right? I think that's what they're made of, at least.
Maybe.
I'm probably super, super wrong on that, and I just look like an idiot, but it's like, I forget if it's like the type of stone they used, or if they're like pan or something. But yeah, apparently they're meant to be white, which makes sense because sun god. So they just be these giant, like, fucking glowing things reflecting sunlight in all direction, which would be nutty.
The gold, it's like, they were like white with a gold tip, I believe.
Yeah, with a gold cap on the top. And suddenly that makes a lot more sense when you realize the rest of it would be shining like it's made of metal. Because it'd be like white in the desert. Crazy how 2020 and Ghost Game are polar opposites now. Yeah, 2020 being purely in the digital world and being serialized, while Ghost Game is the opposite. Yeah, because my big complaint out 2020 was like things were happening way too fast, and you get to Ghost Game and it's like, okay, this is like such a snail's pace that we have like moved 0 inches. We have made no movement virtually. It's so weird. It's so weird. But yeah, is there anything else we really want to say about this?
Not really.
Cool that Ancient Sphinxmon showed up, and it's like cool that they have the whole thing where Mummymon's like implies he was from that ancient civilization.
Yeah, because
so
he refers to Pheromon as my king. Like,
yeah, just straight up. And it's like, okay, makes sense. Pheromon's
the
been around
implication
a
is
while,
that
yeah.
also the implication is that Pheromon enters the human world, the heroes just lose so much so that it doesn't happen.
That's so weird considering it's like my biggest memory of Pheromon is him being a boss in Digimon World 3 that you beat with like a team of champions. It's like, no, I never imagined Pheromon would be that powerful. That seems kind of absurd. I don't think he's even in the card game yet. Me and our tamers just off the wall director and make a really good show with a dumb premise work. Yeah, we need to get someone who really knows what they're doing to make this crap. Listen, okay, dream project, this will never happen. There is no chance it will ever be a thing. Toei, hire Trigger to make a Digimon season. Do it. That would be like my ideal Digimon project. I don't care if it even sucks, just that'd be so good though.
The animation would be really good.
It would be fantastic.
I would want a like a really well written Digimon series.
Yeah, just
not that Trigger can't do good writing. It's just Trigger's
dumb.
an animation studio.
Make it dumb, over the top, and crazy animated, and just go for it. It'd be fantastic. It'd be so good. Oh, man. Yeah, I should probably... Oh, no, now the 6. Oh, no. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Yeah, as I'm about to end off the stream, probably.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say.
Ghost Game, just been waiting almost 15 plus years for a show I like more than Savers. Oh no! Oh, that's a really bad sign! Oh no! Okay. Yeah, that's... Ugh, I'm getting a really bad feeling about X-Ross Wars all of a sudden. Hope you guys have a great night. Alright, see ya, man. See ya, Lord Wu. I'm sorry I didn't, say your name or anything. Whatever, it's fine. Chat, please get up of it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, anything else? I guess nothing else we have to say?
Nah, not really.
Alright. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys around.
Yeah, have fun playing card game.
If he is up for it, I will ping him and we will see. But yeah, I'll end the stream real quick and we'll see what happens later.